Good afternoon. Joseph Hennessy. Name of the channel is The Children. I'm on a mission to fix Mother Gaia, or help fix Mother Gaia. And she is being fixed as we speak, because we are ascending from the third dimension to the fifth dimension, from a low frequency planet to a high frequency planet where everybody is treated the same and there's plenty of abundance for everybody. So I'm looking for light workers, star seeds, empaths, rainbow warriors, wanderers, way showers, people who are just sick and tired of the narrative of the Matrix. The Matrix just beats us over the head, does nothing for us. But she is being fixed. We are ascending from the third to the fifth dimension. It's happening as we speak. But you don't have to believe any of that spiritual stuff that I'm talking about, because a lot of the stuff I do talk about on my channel is stuff that you should think about that they are doing. Half the stuff that I see on Facebook coming across my page is about all the nefarious things that have been happening in the last 5 years to us right under our nose, and we just let it happen. So much information is coming out about COVID-19, the pandemic, and all the lies, and all the injuries, and all the bad things that happened because of that wonderful magic cure that doesn't spread the transmission of anything, doesn't stop you from getting anything. Matter of fact, studies are showing if you are vaccinated, you're more likely to catch that wonderful flu that they renamed COVID-19, that everybody lined up to take because I wanted to go on vacation, or I don't even want to get into that because that's just guilt shaming, because that's what they did. But not thinking about these problems is not going to make the problem go away, because there needs to be restitution. Somebody needs to pay for what they did to us, the decisions they made. Even if you're not vaccinated, they locked us down in solitary confinement. We already live in a prison. And everybody laughs at me when I say that, but everything is poison. Entertainment, media, politicians, it's all dirty. The food, the water, the air, and it's getting worse. We need to stop it. We need to come together as a collective and fix the problem. Not thinking about the problem is not going to fix it. We need to fix the problem ourselves. We are the meek. The meek shall inherit the earth. But we're told that we are weak, that we need to follow a government who does nothing for us except spend our money, enslave us into the debt system, the fiat dollar. The kids are being imprisoned $1 trillion every 37 days. It needs to stop. The system is broken. It's going bye-bye. But we need to do the work. We are the inheritors of this realm. Do you want it? Because I'm going to the fifth dimension. I don't believe any of the government's lies. Donald Trump is not a politician. I say that over and over again. They all loved him until they didn't love him. Once he turned to a Republican, they hated him. It's all a shit show. It's all a matrix. Look over here while we're doing this. They're doing this war leak like it's a big deal, but nobody talks about the $85 billion worth of equipment that was left in Afghanistan and the 13 young Americans who were killed and all the Americans who were left there. An endless war in Afghanistan. Why were they even there in the first place? The poppy seeds? for Big Pharma? See how everything leads back to the same thing. The government, bureaucracy, Big Pharma, Big Tech. They need the poppy seeds for their opioids. Can't make all the medications to make us sick if you don't have the goods to make the drugs. I heard that the average adult American is on 4 medications. That is astonishing to me. The average American woman weighs 168 pounds. I weigh 172 pounds, and I'm 6 feet tall. Instead of fixing the problem, they create the problems, then they make everything okay. Like it's okay to be 300 pounds and run around in a bikini. It's not okay. I mean, I'm okay if you're okay with running around like that, but the whole thing is you're just a ticking time bomb. I hired somebody in San Francisco to be a health director saying it was okay to weigh 300 pounds. The shit show is just getting worse. Ozempic. I don't even know what it's made for. It's made for something else, but they're giving it to people to lose weight instead of telling them to eat right, do a bit of exercise. It's got to stop. It's going to stop. It's all over Robert Kennedy Jr. The guy's a stud. All he's ever done is watched out for us. Vaccine companies. All he wants is them to be time tested. I believe they said that none of them have ever been time tested because they don't have any laws that they have to abide by. They can kill as many people as they like and throw a few bucks at it after they made billions and billions of dollars, and that's okay. Like the COVID-19 vaccines. VAERS report, Vaccine Accident Emergency Reporting Services. It's fact. Dr. Fauci made up all the stuff about 6 feet. I wore a t-shirt on my face. They flip-flop on the vaccine how many times? We'll give you donuts. You can't see your grandmother. Wear 2 masks. It was all a psyop, part of the Matrix. They had to speed up their plan. 2030, Klaus Schwab, you will own nothing and be happy. It's all out there. Bill Gates talking about we don't need humans, AI will be able to do that, which it will be able to, but while we are all thriving, once we figure out we need to be committed to each other, we're all one. It's not service to self, it's service to others, which in turn makes things good for yourself. The Matrix is coming to an end, but we got to fix it ourselves. You can't turn it off. If you took the vaccine, if you took a lot of the vaccines, you need to start looking into holistic healing for all the stuff that's in there. There are so many different chemicals and particles and nanoparticles and in those vaccines. It's unbelievable. I'm not a doctor, but this is all fact. It's all pure reviewed stuff. I've seen it. The studies are coming out. This stuff's poison. Wonder if YouTube's going to take this down. BlackRock and Vanguard, Big Pharma. They own everything. All we are sheep, the herd. But we are given the opportunity to ascend. I'm going. Are you? It's about the children of the planet. Leave them alone. Let them be kids. No transgenderism. It's crazy. That is not God. That is Satan. And he's running the shit show. So I don't know where everybody's getting their news from. Go to alternative sources. Stop watching the TV set. It's all BS. It's all bullshit. That guy Cory Booker's on the TV set for 18 hours slobbering away about what Donald Trump's doing. Well, they did nothing for 4 years. They created this mess. They didn't do anything about the 572 riots that happened after George Floyd was killed. The billions of dollars of damage. All the people who were killed, police were killed. But they're on about January 6th. The only person who was killed was an innocent lady, a veteran, by a deranged cop. It's fact. It's all BS. They hate Donald Trump. They hate us. They don't want us to fix their system. Always remember, he's not a politician. He's a businessman. And you listen to him talking in the 80s and 90s, he's saying the same things then as he's saying now. How we couldn't afford to be paying for everything all over the world. And he's stopping all that. NATO should have been disbanded after 1990. United Nations, a lot of Nazis work at the United Nations. NASA, Nazis work for NASA. The firmament, how do we get to space if there's a dome over the top of the planet that's in the Bible? So many questions, so many lies. I'm only here to plant seed and only wish that people would think outside the box. Do your own research, which means you're willing to do a bit of reading. All the evidence is out there. It's just poison, more poison, more poison, more BS, more propaganda, more propaganda. You live in an illusion that you have choices, but you really don't, because everything always funnels back to the top. The deep state, the Illuminati, the Luciferians, the pedophiles, whatever you want to call them. Well, how can you call them pedophiles, Joe? 800,000 kids a year go missing in this country. I only can imagine what they're doing. And how many kids went missing coming across that southern border when Harris and Biden were running the shit show, open borders. And that's not being racist. Those borders should have been closed to everybody. I have a green card, so I know how it works. It's not like they haven't let people into this country the last 75 years, because I bet this population of this country has doubled. But it's going to be fixed for our kids. Name of the channel is The Children. We're going to fix Mother Gaia. We're going to ascend to the fifth dimension, which is unconditional love. But everybody can be different. When I say we're all the same, we're all the same on the inside. We're supposed to be at our core. Loving, kind, gentle, compassionate, caring human beings, because that's who we are if you're a person with a soul. Because there's plenty of soulless beings on this planet as well. But they're being weeded out. Fifth dimension will just be kinder, gentler souls who love. Enough of Joe Hennessy today. Have a great day. God bless.